What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing another one of the series where I rate your squads. Finally, we are back to getting this done on a Sunday. Obviously we did one on Wednesday, but this is going to be a series where we do it every Sunday. So basically, yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 236,000 subscribers by, well, the end of the day. It's going to be close. I don't think we're going to hit it, but if we need it tomorrow, that's still absolutely spectacular. Again, a huge thank you guys for all the support recently. If you guys are new to the channel, enjoy my team content, subscribe. There's more here than anywhere else. Also, lads, if you guys want me to rate your teams, tweet me on Twitter at DBGYT_ with hashtag #RateMyTeam. I don't rate teams in any other way, so you have to basically send it to me like this. Just to keep it fair, because I know people are starting, like, there's a bunch of people send me DMs, a bunch of people message me on Instagram, and I just unfortunately don't have enough time during the day. But if we can get it on this feed, if you guys send it to me around 4 p.m. Eastern time on Sundays, that's probably the most likely time. Around that time I start kind of prepping for this video, getting these squads ready. So yeah, pretty much it. So I have 450k, play on next gen. My 1 to 3 need to shoot and dunk, and then 4 to 5 pick and pop and dunk and be fast. And about to get Ray Allen, thinking about going for Wall in the span of 2 weeks. Also, why don't you put out a tweet, send our teams like JD? I don't put out a tweet because, I don't know. I really don't know why I don't put out a tweet. I might do that. I might end up doing that. Okay, so Navarro, Clay, Feedley, KPJ off the bench, really good. Rudy Fernandez. Jameson's great. MPJ I really like. Dino, Boogie. It's a good team. Okay. I mean, Ray for Rudy Fernandez is a bit of an upgrade. As much as I like Rudy Fernandez, Ray on next gen is just objectively better. And then honestly, Hero for Kevin Porter Jr. mightn't be a bad shout. Because I do really like Hero. I do really like KPJ, Kevin Porter Jr. or Hero with his blinders is quite big. MPJ, I mean, I like MPJ. I'm trying to think, is there any better next gen power forwards you can buy for quite cheap? I mean, like, you got 450, you got 450-ish K, so Draymond mightn't be a bad shout to put in there. If you're going for Wall, obviously then you've got whatever his name is, Sidney Wicks. Sidney Wicks, who is better than MPJ. Sidney Wicks is fantastic. Again, just even gold ranging up, Sidney Wicks is fantastic. Even if you don't have range, he's fantastic at the 4. I'm not entirely sure with Dino, is it worth upgrading to Cat? It depends on what you need. Upgrading to Cat might be a shout, or upgrading to Sabonis. One of those two, but I like Boogie there anyway. I like this team. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I like this team. Navarro's a god as well. Navarro is an absolute god. Okay. I run Hawks 2018. Rim run and shoot threes. Dino clamps. Sealy's flexible release. Steady. Deadeye. You got current gen, but steady on Sealy? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I mean, I don't think it's the biggest negative in the world, but it sure as hell doesn't make him any better. Steady, Ingram, and Fave player. I mean, are you out here shooting heavies? Are you out here shooting heavies in every game? Because you're out here steadying up players, which I think I've never seen. All right, first of all, is a weird looking team. I like Sealy. I mean, there's absolutely no reason to have Sealy with steady. But hey, if it works, it works. Solinger does not belong on that team. Solinger does not. Your point guards are fine. I actually like Dale Ellis. Clay's pretty good. Clay's really good. Ingram, you know what, not terrible. Sealy's decent. Sabonis to 4. That actually could work. So he's got like half range, decent ball handling. You know what? As much as it kind of confused me seeing it, Sabonis to 4 might actually work. Jared Solinger does not. He's not it. He is not. I get it. He's got 38 on quick. I get it. He's got, I think, the literal fastest release in the game. But like, what else does he bring? Bob Sura, there's just no point having him at the end of your bench. Glenn Rice. There's just like no point having those last 3 guys there, honestly. If you sold Glenn, Sura, and Solinger, I'm trying to think what you get, like probably 15k. I mean, Austin Crocier is better than the 3 of them for the power forward position. That makes your team a little bit better. I mean, I can't in good conscience give it more than like a 6.5 out of 10, but it's not awful. Like structurally, it's quite sound. There's just a couple of weaknesses, so I'm going to have to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, then we have got this team right here. Run Hawks freelance, like to drive kick with point guards. Also like 3 on with Havlicek and T-Mac. Open to any suggestions, current to gen. Okay. So Curry at the end of your bench. I don't even see a point reading putting Curry in the end of your bench. I get it, you locked in for Kristaps and Ben Simmons. There's actually no point running them. All that does is kind of mess up your subs because Simmons probably comes in for Lonzo, or else you're just wasting contracts. You've got a million MT actually, so I don't think wasting 100 MT a game is the biggest deal in the world for you. This looks like a team from a couple of weeks ago. Like there's no This looks like a team from like day 1 of the new season. This team, the most recent card in your team is Luka Doncic. Am I right in saying that? Luka Doncic is the most recent card in this team? You got a couple of guys like AD and Hakeem from start of season 4. You've only got one player that was released in season 5, and it's Luka. I mean, like, sell Jordan, get Malik Sealy. Yeah, that's a big one. Sell Jordan, get Malik. I mean, Hondo's fantastic. You can keep LeBron in there. Just sell Steph. Alright, you might as well keep Steph because he's the best Steph. You got the other 2 guys locked in. I mean, sell Hakeem or AD, get the man to Sabonis, who's better, who's you could argue is better than both of them. I mean, Jokic is better than Davis as well, and they cost the same. Literally, if you replace AD and Hakeem with Jokic and Sabonis, you've actually probably upgraded and saved MT. And then replace Jordan with Sealy or Clay. Like Sealy, you can argue is better than Jordan, and if you replace him with Clay, you've got a better shooter, and they're quite similar level players. This team right here, it's a 9 out of 10, but it literally looks like somebody's 250k squad. Like you literally could have played the 250k tournament a month ago, nearly, with this squad. And this is a squad from that you could have made on the 19th of February, which is really weird. I play current gen, like the 3 hunt, and drive Kemba's badge, but I also have Westbrook there, because sometimes I run him or Kemba. He have to go work. I just read Kemba. Okay. Wow. Alright, so let's see what we're working with. What can we do here? Luka's not bad, but you need clamps on him. If you don't have clamps on Luka, you should probably get clamps on Luka. Kemba, I don't care that his badge does not belong. He is awful. Westbrook's not bad, so you're going to put Westbrook in, he's fine, but Kemba is awful. Q Rich, Glenn, Blake at the 4? I mean, I don't mind Scalabrini. Crocier is just objectively better. But Blake off the bench. I mean, you can replace Blake with Crocier, and your team gets better. You also need a new center for Kevin Love, because Kevin Love sucks. Maybe grind Tyler Hero. And put in Tyler Hero for Glenn, and then you can sell Glenn and buy. Yeah, if you sold Glenn with your little bit MT, I mean, maybe work up your. You can put in E at center. He's better than Kevin Love, but he's still not ideal without being badged. I would say save up for Cap, but he's like 30k. Yeah, honestly, get Tyler Hero, grind Tyler Hero, get Glenn Rice, sell Glenn Rice, put Tyler Hero in for Glenn, just swap Westbrook in instead of Kemba Walker, and replace Kevin Love with EG and Leon. Or if you want to, Actually, no. The best way to work around this is because Luca does, as far as more, cost a little bit MT. As good as Luca is, sell Luca, buy Flip Murray, which is better than him. He's like 2-3k MT. Flip Murray or Felipe Lopez. Or even sell Quentin Richardson, put in Felipe Lopez. Sell Luka Doncic for Flip Murray. Keep Westbrook at the 1. And sell Blake and get Crozier. Sell Glenn Rice, get Hero. And you actually might have the MT to go and get yourself Karl Anthony Towns for Kevin Love, who's a million times better. And that makes this team a way better team. But this team right here, 3. Oh no, yeah, 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. Okay. No money spent, current gen, like the rim want to shoot 3s, Curry slide to create space, Randall and Bonga badged out, Williams made changes. Okay, it's a weird team. Okay. First of all, sell Hakeem Olajuwon. I get it, he's good. Sell Hakeem. Because for the price of Hakeem, you can buy Cat and Pink Diamond Sabonis. They're like mid-tier duo of death, like duo of hell. Or you can buy Dino Raja with clamps. And either Cat or Sabonis. You can go for one of those combinations. I don't mind Marion. I like James at the 4. Julius Randle, I mean, I would sell Julius Randle because I personally believe Austin Crozier is better. I mean, Westbrook's fine. Luka's fine. Kawhi's great. Jack Marin's fine. Cam Reddish, I mean, he's outdated at this stage. I mean, like, Kevin Porter Jr. is, like, objectively better than Cam Reddish. I mean, you could even argue that, yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. is just objectively better than Cam. So, honestly, if you sell Julius Randle for, I mean, Crozier. Crozier works. If you sell Julius Randle for Crozier, if you sell Cam Reddish for Kevin Porter Jr., you sell Hakeem Olajuwon, replace him with the Pink Diamond Cat, and upgrade the Sabonis to the Pink Diamond, you're looking a little bit better. But this team right here, I mean, 7.5. 7.5, you got a lot of decent players. Okay. Like to shoot 3s and run 5 out. Looking to replace Rudy Fernandez, don't really run a specific defense. I like to get lane steals, have around 10k in auction. Love the content, keep the great work. Okay, so if you're looking to replace Rudy Fernandez, I think Ray Allen might be a shout. You're on next gen by the looks of things. Ray Allen is definitely the best player to replace Rudy Fernandez. So play those challenges for Ray Allen. You can do it in about an hour, 2 hours max. It's really, really easy. They're like almost as easy as Donovan Mitchell challenges. You've got Steve Nash in there, who's pretty good. Obviously, Ray Allen's fantastic. Glenn's pretty good. I like Crozier, I like Dino. Obviously, having Kobe there is fine. Spencer Haywood's actually a really decent point center type player. I mean, you don't really have many flaws with only 5k to work with. You don't really have too much MT to play around with. There's no player on your team where I can say, look, you can get a significantly better version of them for cheaper. I mean, if you want to downgrade Steve Nash to Felipe Lopez or Flip Murray, but they're not even the same type of player. I do think Nash is that little bit better. But yeah, if you are selling Rudy Fernandez, I'd probably sell Rudy Fernandez and go get yourself Ray Allen. Play those 50-point TT offline play the 50-point TT offline challenges for like an hour, and you can get Ray Allen very, very quickly. He is not a difficult card at all to get, and I think that he is on next gen, especially like this week in limited. He averaged 55 points a game for me, only playing half of every game. He's just god tier. He is just absolutely god tier. Yeah, so this team, honestly, it's like a 7.8, 8 out of 10. It's not a bad team at all, especially since you've got a kind of very budgety team. But a very, very solid team. There's no real replacements to make it. Good squad. So we are down to, wow, we've got a lot more of these to go. I thought we were pushing the end of the video. I was like, all right, we're about halfway through. Okay, play similar to Ty, but less aggressive on lanes. He just tried to bait. Pick and roll, pick and fade, ISO 5 out. Hawks winning team, run a 12-man, sometimes switching Jordan and Dirk for Hondo and LeBron. I mean, I don't think getting Hondo's good is the right idea right now. Willing to replace anyone other than Berea. Okay. Oh no, sorry. You've already got Hondo. Okay, that's fine. So I'm switching Jordan and Dirk for Hondo and LeBron. Okay, so Jordan for Hondo, LeBron for Dirk. Okay, yeah, I got that. I got it. Wow, how much MT do you have? How much MT have you accumulated, man? You have 2 million MT. All the hero cards. D-Rob. What the hell is this? Is this just a joke? Is this a troll? Are you trolling me right now? Willing to replace anyone. Like, your team may potentially... It's like a 9.9 out of 10. Like, 9.9. The only thing is, I think Wes Unseld belongs somewhere in there. That's the only reason it's not a 10 out of 10. It's like a 9.9 out of 10. You know it's a 9.9 out of 10. And I can guarantee you are going to be one of those people that locks in for Colonel Sanders. Oh my god, this is a flex. This is just a flex squad. He's just trolling us. Okay. Love the vids, keep them up. Don't worry. There'll be still a lot every day. Run Clippers 2018, Bucks 2018, and 3-point plays mainly. Open any suggestions and we'll have around 15, 20k tonight. Want to remove DeMar because... Don't want to remove DeMar because he's your favorite player. Okay. That is fine. Wow. Alright. Alright, let's look at things. Sell Morning. Sell Isaiah Thomas. Sell Bargnani. Sell that awful diamond AD. Okay. Let me work out a team. Your starting lineup. If you sell Alonzo Mourning, please sell Alonzo Mourning. You've got 15, 20k. You sell Alonzo Mourning. You sell Bargnani. You've got get Karl Anthony Towns. Yes, he's 30k. He's so much better unless you want to like grind up an Aaron Baines. LeBron James. I get it, man. I get it. A lot of people like LeBron. He's terrible. He's absolutely terrible. Just get Austin Crowsher. Westbrook's fine off the bench. Buddy's fine at the 2. If you like DeRozan, you can run him with the 3. Dino's fine at the 4 or the 5. You just need a power forward off the bench. Scal in your price range. So honestly, sell. If you sell Isaiah Thomas, you sell Bargnani, and you sell Alonzo Mourning, you can comfortably buy like Crowsher, Scal, and Cat, and that makes this team way better. But I mean, I'm just running by that LeBron the whole game. I can't give this team more than a 6. I mean, I really like Donovan Mitchell, Ray Allen, I like Dino, I really like Malik Sealy, I really like Buddy Hield, and I like Westbrook, so I'm going to give it a 6, but can't give him more than a 6. Okay, so we got 7 teams to go, so we're just over halfway through. Run 2018 Hawks, run ISO 5 out with Havlicek 1, or Zion. If a bad perimeter defender is on him, run with Simmons with your bench. Have 450k, and we'll be getting D-Rob. Okay. I don't know how I feel. I would play LeBron at power forward instead of Zion. I don't know how I feel about having a starting lineup where your tallest player is your small forward. I don't know how I feel about having a 6'6 power forward and 6'7 center. I mean, when you have D-Rob, you can probably, like, when you have D-Rob, well, to be fair, you have Maxwell, so what do I know? When you get D-Rob, you can probably push Zion to the 4 or to the 3, move Wes to the 4, and then have D-Rob at the 5, and then bring LeBron instead of Chicken Man off the bench. Because obviously you got Hondo. If you hate McHale, just go and get one of Cat or Sabonis or Dino. Actually, no, if you hate McHale, you hate Dino. Get one of Cat or Sabonis for center off the bench. And then I would always throw one like shooting point guard at the end of your bench just in case Simmons is being clamped. I would probably put in a Felipe Lopez for like 1k MT isn't going to break the bank. I don't personally like that Zion card, but each to their own. Some people love him. I just don't think I think Paul George is better. I think Paul George is just straight up better in every way. But again, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I know a lot of people do like that Zion card, so I'm not gonna go in too hard on that card. But I like this team. It's like it's like a little bit undersized, but I'm gonna give it like an 8.9, pushing 9. Okay. Now we're in Hawks Freelance. Everyone is ranged up. Defense head. Love to rim run. Defense head with this team? 23 on just before they sold Vince and got Jokic and moved West to 4. Okay, so you sold Vince. Where's Vince? Okay, so you bought Jokic and moved West to 4, so I'm guessing you took Jameson out. Okay, that lineup makes a little bit more sense. I mean, I love Magic off the bench. I don't love Donovan Mitchell at the 2. As much as I like Magic, I don't love Mitchell at the 2. Like, if you are going to be running Donovan Mitchell as a 2 guard, why not just run Clay? Like, there's no reason to run Donovan Mitchell over Clay at that position. Donovan Mitchell's a better point guard, but Clay is definitely better at the 2. So what I would probably do is, you bought Jokic. I'm going to guess he's in for Jameson because he didn't say. So Jokic there, Wes the 4, that's pretty good. I actually don't mind Wicks and the Busher at the 2-3. Hakeem's very good at the 3-4. Hakeem's very good at the 5. Although, I mean, a tactical downgrade for Hakeem to Cat. You're not losing much, are you? You're really not losing much with that tactical downgrade, and you've saved a lot of MT by Clay instead of Mitchell. But other than that, though, your team's really good. Obviously, you got John Wall. You got a lot of really, really good players in there. And gotta admit, really like this team. So, let me give this a 9 out of 10. Let me give it a 9 out of 10. Okay. I'm on next gen, mainly rim run. Kick out the 3 if the defense collapses. Have about 1.8 million empty to work with. Open to suggestions. Keep up the great work. Alright, so you got Kermit. You were lucky. When I was lucky enough people to get Kermit, I got 3 Diamond Consumables packs today. Like, there is a 50-50 chance again, Kermit, Washington, and getting a Diamond Consumable pack. And we got 3 Diamond Consumable packs today. So we got Magic Johnson, we got Ray Allen, Kermit, Jameson, and Jokic. And there's Donovan Mitchell, Fournier, Malik Sealy, DeMantis, and Cat. Then Westbrook, Clay, and Dino. I don't see any point in having Westbrook, Clay, and Dino as your last 3 off the bench. I really don't. I actually like DeMantis at the 4 on next gen. I actually really do. I'm not too sure about him on current gen at the 4. I do like him at the 4 on next gen. Sealy's fantastic. Kermit's obviously brilliant. If you don't have ranged up Kermit, I would probably play Kermit at the 4 and James at the 3. I think because you rim run kick out to the 3 if the defense collapses, Kermit's more likely to be in the corner at the 4. But I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Ray's great. Magic's great. Mitchell's great. Fournier is fantastic. So let me... Yeah, I love Jokic. I mean, there's no point with the last... Actually, dude, you got 1.7 million. Oh, what am I... Like, I'm just like, oh, should you tack you downgrade? I'm like, dude, you got 1.7 million MT. It doesn't matter who's on your last 3 at the end of your bench. Yeah, there's no... Your team's fine. There's no player that I'd say you, like, need to buy. Like, when Luka eventually drops to, like, 150k, it might happen soon. Then you kind of pounce, maybe even spend 100k on a Juan Carlos Navarro instead of Donovan Mitchell. But no, I like your team. I do like your team. It's like a 9.2, 9.1, 9.2 out of 10. Okay, so this is your team. Primarily a park player, so run a lot of ISO. Looking for bench upgrades. Anyone can be sold except PG. Waiting for an Opal Embiid card to replace Anthony Davis. 100k to work with. Okay. If anyone we replaced, it means I don't think you've got an emotional attachment to Steph Curry, so sell Steph Curry. One Carlos Navarro at the 1, Klay Thompson at the 2. You is a better 1-2 than one Carlos Navarro at the 2 and Steph Curry at the 1. And you have also saved a hell of a lot of MT. Scotty, I mean, I don't mind Scotty. He's like a juiced up Brian Russell, and I kind of like Brian Russell. Paul George, fantastic player. AD's pretty good. If you want to gain some MT, I just sell. I just beat I'd beat the crowd and sell AD now and just throw some bonus in the center. I like the fact you've got Bong at the end of your bench. I like Dillas. I like Jack Marin. I like Lamar Odom. I like Jarrell Wallace. Spencer Haywood. I mean, he's a little bit small, but with Lamar Odom beside him, he's pretty good. I like this team. I do think you could save a lot of MT by selling Steph Curry and replacing him with Clay. You get almost the same thing, except you only have one elite primary ball handler or scorer, which you only really need one of them. And Steph Curry can't even quick stop on next gen. Are you on current or next? You're primarily a park player, so run lots of ice. Okay, that makes sense with a Steph Curry, but still, there's no reason to have Steph Curry over Luka. They're like the same price. And still, if you're a park player, just shoot every shot with Juan Carlos Navarro and just have a bunch of cones. If you're a park player, you got your ISO god in Navarro, you got your Sharp in Clay, you got your lock in Pippen, you got your power forward secondary lock in Paul George, and you got your center in Anthony Davis. So this team, I mean, 9? Yeah, I'll give it a 9. And it may be made better, and you'll save a whole bunch of MT replacing Steph with Clay. It may not, in fact, be better, but you'll just save a lot of MT. Okay, so we have got 3 teams to go right here. On next gen, have about 240 KMT. Run Clippers freelance, which is a 5-out. Try to shoot threes and run lots of pick and roll. Wait for D-Rob and John Wall. Won't start anyone except Kevin Durant because he is your favorite player. You better believe I would not suggest selling Kevin Durant. Okay, I mean, swapping Harden for Luka. I don't know what price difference that is, but I mean that might be a bit of a shout. Like, there are 2 versions of Luka. Ray Allen, I like. Mitchell, I like. Especially on next gen, I like Ray Allen. Brandon Roy's fantastic. I think you said you're going for Wall, did you? Yeah, so you're going for D-Rob and Wall. So yeah, you have D-Rob in to replace Blake. I like Draymond. There's no one really to change. I like the team. Maybe change Harden for Luka, because I think Luka's way better on next gen. Harden's pretty good on current gen, but his release is slow. Slow as hell on next gen, so yeah, that's kind of the only suggestion I can really give you. I like your team. I'll give it like a 9.1. It's a good team. Okay. No money spent on current gen. Switching to next gen in the coming days. Run books 2018. Pick and pop, pick and roll. 1.1 million MT. Okay. I mean, are there any real upgrades you can make? When you got the dentist, you got Ray, you got Don, you got Jameson. I mean, are there any upgrades you can make? I mean, these are all beasts on both gens. I mean, you've already got Cedric. Paul George might be he might just be the best on both. He might just be one of the best. Luka Doncic, absolutely fantastic. Don, fantastic. You just keep your 1.1 million MT and don't change a thing. This is a 9.4 out of 10. Just keep it. Just keep it as is. And now we are on to our last squad right here. No money spent current gen. Getting D-Rob soon. So just put him there. Okay, I just realized that was photoshopped in. Dave, Lonzo, and Wicks are badged out. Okay, that makes a bit of... That's a big thing, because Dave and Wicks badged out are incredible. I like Hero. I really like the Hero. And I love Timoteo Luau-Cabarro. I love TLC. He's so good. Sidney Wicks is also incredible. Badged out. Cat's fantastic. D-Rob's fantastic at center. I mean, you got a lot of really good things with this team. Your point guards are great. Your 2 guards are very similar players. I think I'd probably give the edge to Fournier, but Hero's very, very similar in terms of the way he plays in game. DeBusschere and TLC, both elite defense players, and can hit an open shot. Exact same thing with Sidney Wicks and Draymond Green. And then you got D-Rob and Cat, who are 2 of the best centers in the game. I mean, I don't think I can give it more than like an 8.8 out of 10. I'm gonna say 8.8, but your team, trust me, you're good. You're good. You don't need to change anything, but there's no like tactical downgrades there. You're good. You're good with this team. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That is the video. This is another episode of the series where I rate your squads. Remember, if you guys want me to rate your team, tweet me on Twitter with hashtag #RateMyTeam at around 4 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday. And also, as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.